Oh, Mama. Hello.
So wait, you've figured out a way you've figured out a way to regenerate? No.
But every miracle, every medical miracle, perpetuated the illusion that, inflated your ego, perpetuated the delusion that you can f it, what do I say?
The mirror zone. What? No, dimension. The mirror zone. No, the parking zone. You can't park here.
You're exiting your body and you're viewing something from an alternate dimension. So that was a big moment for us to figure out how we're going to do that. It'll start off often at Marvel in the Viz Dev department, and they'll come up with concepts. Previs is essentially moving storyboards. You actually can now get into what the shots are supposed to be like, how dynamic the moves are. That then gets handed off to a facility who will then begin testing that with moving footage. We're testing today the astral push moments, and in those moments we're shifting into a high speed. So we're testing frame rates as well as camera speeds in order to do that.
The astral form is one of the simplest effects that we've done and one of the hardest, because you need to believe that in a way is the spirit that sort of comes out of the body. We all know what the body looks like, and we also know what a ghost looks like. And the idea was that we didn't want it to look like a ghost, and yet is ghostly.
The main thing was in the way they can move and interact with the environment. When they fly very fast through the room, they can go through the walls, but then cling to the walls. Things are moving when they hit them. So it's not really ghost as we know them.
Benedict was always our first choice for the role.
I heard about this project through sort of vague interest in me.
I flew to England to meet with him, and he was the first actor I met with. And after that meeting, we're like, let's do it.
Action.
We found out based on our shooting schedule, Benedict had to go do Hamlet, and it wasn't going to work out.
So they had to look elsewhere.
Eventually, it became clear that it needed to be Benedict.
And that's when we went back to them and said, okay, what would it take? When do you wrap on that? And we pushed our entire shooting and release schedule 6 months to wait for Benedict. He was literally on stage for Hamlet and then got on a plane 36 hours later and is Doctor Strange shooting in Nepal. It takes a certain type of actor with a certain type of commitment to do that, and that shone through on every single day he was on set.
I can't pay rent with these things. One's a pumpkin, and these Asgardian coins, they're not worth anything.
In Asgard, these coins are worth a gazillion human dollars, okay? There's a gazillion, you're rich. There's a gazillion, gazillion.
No one will exchange these.
Go to the market, set up a store, and write,
Asgardian
ware. Previously owned by Thor. I'm a celebrity that will sell like hotcakes.
You might need to think about getting a job.
Get a job? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I have a job. Do you know what my job is? I save the planet.
Yeah.
Maybe you should get a job.
I have a job.
Really?
No,
hitting the machine with the words that come out of it. Oh, this is knowledge. Knowledge is power. No, it's not. Knowledge is not power. That's power. The brain is a muscle, and that's a muscle, and that's a muscle. And they are all muscles. This is all muscle. So I am covered in brains, and I have more brains than you.
So do you think maybe we could just think about...
I think we need a servant.
I don't think we can get a servant.
We should get a servant.
I don't think we can
it's settled. We're getting a servant.